Right, we are here at Albion Park for the Sunshine Stars Yearling sales this Sunday, the 11th of February, and I am catching up with Graham Dwyer. Firstly, Graham, hello mate.
How you going?
Good, you're playing at home this time. You've got the black shorts on today.
Yes, yeah, no, I'm taking it a lot easier here. It's good.
A lot easier. I wanted to probably catch on a couple of things. The sales coming up, you hopefully you're getting involved.
Yeah, well, I'd like to. I just don't know how involved we'll get, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, look forward to sales. Like, I mean, it's an integral part of the industry, isn't it? Getting the sales, getting the young horses coming through.
Oh, I think it's exciting. Well, that's where all the good ones come from, and it's just if you can pick the right one is a good help. But yeah, I find it real exciting.
Exciting. One of the more exciting horses that we've had come onto the radar, I think, in Australia. Not as promised. The job you done with him last year, I think, firstly, congratulations on that job. I think it was outstanding.
Yeah, well, that was just a dream come true. Like he turned up and was like a foal on four legs, really. And if you would have said that was going to happen in that 6 months, I said you're crazy. And we just brought him to really race around here, and which we did. And he just kept on improving. He got beaten 60 metres his first trial, and then every time we stepped him out, he got better and better. So it was just a great thrill.
You took him to New Zealand, you contested the Derby, everything didn't go to plan, but you would have still been very, very proud of how the horse was. Oh,
well, to me it's all about the horse, really. Like when you send him out in the track, you're sending yourself out there, really, and he went down fighting, and he left nothing in the tank, and I'm sure he got a lot of respect from that, and he got more respect from me as well.
I think the trip it's a beautiful place, New Zealand, but there's a lot to take in when you go over there. The whites looked after you so well. I mean, he will be so much better for the run. You'll be so much better for the run. They do have a little race over there called the Dominion Handicap. It's worth a little bit of money too. That could be on the radar. Maybe not this year, but in years to come. And at least you know it's there and know when it's on too. So it's an exciting race for you.
Yeah, well, the horse is only young, and we've learned a lot from that trip. And the horse is in really good order now, and so we're expecting big things this year, obviously, but yeah, all those races as he matures and gets older and hopefully faster and stronger, well, they got to be on the target, I suppose.
We're here in Queensland. I would imagine the Great Square, if it's not your main aim, it'll be definitely very, very high up there. What are your main aims with him?
Oh, I think that definitely is we're going to have obviously metro races to go through, and hopefully school him up a bit better, and as that Great Square comes, that should be the right timing, really, and after that I think he'll tell us.
So how is he, how is he and where is he at as far as in his his prep and that right at the minute? How far off the races are he?
Yeah, well, he's only been jogging say 2 or 3 weeks, and we sort of had to get him back, and we had a few things we had to sort out, which we did, and he's really responded well, and really moving forward, I think another 3 or 4 months will be definitely where we need to be.
So expectations on back at races or trials, when would that be roughly?
Well, I'd say good 2 months, maybe. Yeah, 3 months.
All going well too, and I mean, hopefully nothing goes wrong, but you got yourself plenty of time still, because you'd have about nearly 4 months, I suppose, or the best part of 4 months before the Great Square.
Yeah.
So you got plenty of time to get forward to that. There's races. I mean, my friends in Cambridge, they've got the Tab Trot. I call it wrong name every other time, but the Tab Trot. Obviously, that's not on the radar for him this year, but it must be so exciting to have a horse like this, and you watch the Great Southern Star this year, all these horses coming through, and the opportunities. It's just amazing the races you got the opportunity to travel with these trotters. You must be pretty excited to have a high class trotter there and these other races on the radar.
Yeah, well, what sort of actually matches this horse is the owner itself, and he has the courage to have a go the first time, and now obviously the horses perform well. It sort of makes it easier to keep taking these steps. So luckily that all those things are still there, and that's the plan, and if he steps up, we'll be going.
Do you find yourself now watching races you never thought you'd race? Did you watch the Great Southern Star the other night?
Yeah, I thought, geez, he's got to improve a bit. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it was a brilliant race, though, wasn't it? I mean, and the build-up, I think the whole thing is awesome. But yeah, I think that's great, especially for a Queenslander to say that. And you might be right, you have to improve. But I mean, I don't know. Like, it's the evolution of the horses. It keeps naturally happening as well. So
yeah, well, at the end of the day, he ran a 27.7 and 28 something home when he won the Breeders' Crown. Well, they sort of run similar sort of sectionals. But they just look faster on TV, that's all.
They were fast. I was there and they were very fast. You're good mates with Greg Sugars, Greg and Jess Tubbs too, and you must watch, admire what they've done with Just Believe as well along the way.
Well, they're doing a super job with no matter what horse they've got, and you know, me as a young trainer too. Well, I'm 50, but really I'm relatively young to this sort of training, and you know, they got a very professional outfit, and we're trying to sort of do the same. So yeah, no, they're good for the sport.
Pie in the sky. Would you like to do what they did? Travel? Would you like to potentially go to Europe?
Well, you know, it's all. See, I'm a dreamer. You know, I do this thinking every horse is a Dominion horse, and then till they prove you otherwise, and they usually prove you otherwise every time. But that's how I think. You know, I treat every horse as potentially like that until they can't go. Really.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be exciting. I think it'd be exciting for Queensland. I think it'd be exciting for everyone full stop. If Lane keeps driving winners, he won't be able to go though. He'll have to stay at home and keep driving. He's driving good, mate. He had a double at the Golden Guitar. I saw he's going terrific, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still got a lot to learn, and he's starting to sort of bring in like different things into his game. You know, and knowing where he should be in a race is starting to get better as well. So no, he's getting there.
Yeah, but he's got that worldly experience. I mean, he met people he would have never thought he'd have met in New Zealand. I mean, the whites and that, but they open up. The Kiwis were just a different. Like he would have met some great people, but saw different racing, got a taste of different racing. Same in Victoria. You know, spent a bit of time with Greg and Jess, but be able to go to Melton and watch different racing, different style. It's so good for him and all the rest. I'm tipping you pretty proud.
Oh, very proud. Yeah, and it's funny. We live here, obviously, and you think it's just under a rock here, really. But it's actually quite a small world out there when you sort of get out amongst it a bit, and then you meet the people around the place. It's quite good.
It's a lot of fun. Graham, thank you. Always love catching up with you, mate, and great to hear that he's back and he's on the go. Trotters, you got any more trotters? You only had what, 3 at one stage, and 2 of them won in the 1 week. Have you got any more come to the camp?
Yeah, we got a horse called Burkhart. He's only a young horse. He's starting to improve a little bit, and but Coda de Motor, we really like her, and it's all and over. He just keeps doing the job, so no, pretty happy with what we got.
Good to hear you got a few more, mate. Well done. Thank you very much. The boys got the horse in the cart. You don't have to worry. You got everything sorted. But thank you very much and good luck. Hopefully I'll be chatting with you again very shortly, mate. So it's all good.
No, thank you for your time.
Thanks, mate.